Mike Hot, Mike Hot. Welcome on this beautiful Sunday, not the experts. Another Sunday, another Falcons blown victory. Dan Quinn, tell you what, he blows more leads than fireworks blow up on the 4th of July. I didn't know where I was going with that either. I saw the face.
I
Oh my God.
Then I bought the new Ferrari. Hater, rest in peace.
At least somebody can be happy.
Hater, rest in peace. Rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. We didn't lose.
What are you quoting? Who is that?
Meek Mill. Dreams and nightmares.
Meek Mill. It's crazy how we've been anticipating.
Tie is not a loss, baby. When it was winning time, you know what Carson did? Didn't lose.
Yeah.
Tie, baby. Woo! Mediocrity.
Carson did everything he could but to win that game.
But you know what he did? You know what he didn't do? He didn't lose it. When it came time to do what he had to do, he did what had to get done.
He didn't really help my fantasy team out with that.
I don't care about the fantasy team right now. No, I care about that 0-2-1.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're out here really, like, this is how desperate and sad we are. We're celebrating ties.
This is the start. It starts here. You start with the tie, then you move up. You know what I'm saying? You get the confidence of saying, oh yeah, we can make winning plays when it's time. We can make non-losing plays. That's what we did today. Made non-losing plays. Now we in the T column. We out the L column, we in the T column.
Yeah.
Next W column, baby. Woo! Take another hit.
I'd give anything for a tie.
Bro, don't worry. I got you, bro. I got you. I didn't leave you out the drop, bro. I got you. I got you one too.
Whoa. What's that for?
Bro, whenever the time comes, you know what I'm saying? When the time comes in your team, when your team escapes the L level, you open that up and you go with it.
That may expire before that happens.
That's what you do. Nah, I think these got a long lifespan, bro. These got a long shelf. Yeah, this will expire till June 23, 2021, bro. 2021.
June 2021.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn might not be the coach of the Falcons.
I don't know. Arthur Blank loves that man. Like he's his own son. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's still there. He should have been fired like this afternoon. But enough about that.
Yeah. We'll get into that more of that later. I got a different. It's 7:22 right now, which means on the East Coast.
Woo!
East Coast boys, Georgia. Is that copyright? What was I gonna say? 7:22 still on the East Coast, which means we're 8 minutes away from the game 6
yes, sir.
of Celtics Heat. Titus.
Sadness.
Predictions. Are you still like what are your overall takes on this? What game were we at in the series? Did the series even start yet? No, it didn't. How are your predictions from last week faring? You had Celtics 6.
Celtics in 6, yeah.
Yeah, and I had Celtics in 6 too.
Yeah. You had Heat winning easily, Celtics in 6.
Okay, but okay, so I wanted to clip this part because I thought, yeah, I did contradict myself last week. But your reaction to me saying, the Heat can win this series easily,
right,
was pretty funny, and I think accurate. A lot of people would have responded that way. Me saying that, but do you see my point though of what I meant? Because I had a genuine point.
I mean, if the Heat play above their heads every single game, they can win any series.
No, that's why I said but that's why I said I can see them winning this easily. Just because also you factor in the whole culture part of. I mean,
you can't see because you can't
outrun
the
Heat. You can't outrun them. You can't outgas them. They're gonna outgas you, unless you're J.R. Smith.
They got out.
But
they got outgassed last game.
Or Bronny, but
they kind of got outgassed last game. Outran last game.
They did.
Yeah.
They kind of did, and I kind of thought about that too. Which this is the first. Well, I mean, every series they've played did they sweep the first 2 series?
No, they swept the first, 1-5 in the second.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, they're not that. This is gonna be interesting. This is their first time
This is a
playing
real bad. This is a real
game
test.
6,
Yeah.
game 7,
Yeah.
possibly game 7. But yeah,
The only thing that I do wonder for Boston is if they have the legs to continue to do
I don't
this.
think they do.
Because that Toronto series was a lot. That was a lot of basketball, and that's come back and do it again. I'm not sure if they can.
I don't think they do. Like to do it for 2 more games.
Yeah,
no.
but also I think
that's why I said.
the Heat,
that's why I
come
did.
back to earth though. But I feel like the Heat would come back to earth because Jay Crowder's not good again. He's back shooting like Jay Crowder again.
Technical. You need to get up in that mic.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Put your mouth on it.
That better?
Pretend that mic is Carson Wentz.
Oh no, this turned.
Running off the field to hug you and embrace you.
Okay.
For clinching a tie.
Got it. Love you, Carson. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Yeah. I think the Heat will come back. The thing about the Heat, bro, when you have a team that has no real like game-breaking star,
yeah,
what's gonna happen eventually is it's gonna stop working.
Yeah.
And Jay Crowder's come back down to earth. Hero's not getting off like that. Duncan Robinson got off a little bit, but I mean he had 3 layups in the same game and they still lost. That's just you can't waste that game. You can waste a 3-layup Duncan Robinson game, and they did. And Jimmy Butler had 1 shot attempt in the fourth quarter the other night.
Something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I think Boston can still win. But look, the 3-1 comeback has happened every round in the playoffs. There's been a 3-1 comeback. The Nuggets are gone now. Maybe they pass it on to Boston.
Maybe
3-1 Magic is gone to the Celtics.
Well, do you remember the bottom slice of bread that I gave you in that prediction sandwich I provided last week?
What kind of bread was it?
It was the non-choking type of bread. I pretty much gave you a prediction sandwich where I couldn't really fall wrong. It would be hard to fall wrong.
Nah, I only remember. I know enough of your tricks to know that I'm just gonna go with what you said at the end. So like,
then what I said at the end. Okay, well,
you're fine.
I know you're really right.
Your prediction was Celtics, so that's the only thing I remember.
Well, okay. Well, I said
every time
he can easily win the series. Then I said Celtics 6, but if the series goes to 7, I got Heat in 7. And the reason why I said that is because did I think Boston will have their legs if it comes to a game 7 scenario? No, I trust the younger and more defensive suicide sprint practice Pat Riley, enforcing team. I'm going to take them in the long run in the marathon.
See, this is why I always say at the end of a segment, it's why I always go. So I got Celtics 6, you got Celtics 6.
You reaffirm things.
Yeah, because I know you're going to try 17 different tricks to seem right.
Yeah.
So I just pin you down. You had Celtics 6.
I'm going to clip that one soundbite that says,
but you're not, though.
If it goes in 7 games, I got the Heat.
No.
I probably won't.
Yeah.
But,
I know all your tricks.
Wait, so what's the prediction tonight? Who you got? Heat, Celtics?
Every time I pick against the Heat, they seem to win. So I'll just pick Heat. Because whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I got the Lakers in the finals, so I'm kind of good on whatever happens now. Because a Heat Nuggets finals would have got boycotted. I'm not here for I'm not here for these underdog tales and tales of like I'm not here for that.
Yeah.
So I would have boycotted that finals. But now I got the Lakers in there. It's like I'm good. I can deal now.
I'm gonna go. Even though my gut is telling me that Miami's just gonna go ahead and finish this off, I'm just gonna stick with the original prediction: Celtics in 6. Heat in 7, so I'm
Celtics in 6. Celtics in 6, even though they can't win in 6 anymore. Got it. Woo.
Not the experts.
Not the experts. So yeah, that game starts at 7:30, but don't leave here because it's the first. You don't need to watch the first half. It's just first half.
Yeah.
Stay here. Stay here with us.
We might be done before the first half. I think we will be. Hopefully.
Maybe. It starts at 7:30, right?
Yeah. When's first half over? Like.
Oh, you said done before the first half.
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
I was thinking before it starts. I'm like, I'm like, is there a surprise ending to the show coming in 2 minutes? All right, cool.
So, what's popping?
Bro, what's popping? This tie is popping.
Okay.
This non-alcoholic rosé is delicious, by the way. Yeah, it's non-alcoholic, by the way, so I don't want no problems if I'm driving home.
Yeah.
In case like somebody's watching.
I've never had the pink kind of this. I've had the other kind.
Yeah, I think it just dropped a few years ago, and I was like, "Ooh, this sounds interesting," and I copped it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very delicious. I must say, it's very tasty.
Last time I had one of these was at a church New Year's Eve party. Yeah.
We break them out at like the Thanksgiving stuff around the holidays. The holiday beverage. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, this tie is popping for the Eagles. I'm gonna take these off eventually, but I got to change. I got to change glasses, so like,
Oh, okay.
because I can't see. So these are prescription shades, so I can't see without them on. So I'll change over later. But yeah, that's what's. I have more of a what's flopping today than what's popping. What's popping? So what's popping with you?
All right. Well, what's popping is number one. What's popping is Tyler Hero's jersey sales, or Tyler Hero in general. He gained his Twitter following went up like 30-something% over this month or during these playoffs, and he now has the number one selling jersey in the NBA. Number two, what's popping are home runs. So, number one, you remember me giving Ronald Acuna Jr. maybe a month ago, like expert of the week, and one of the reasons why is because he hit a ridiculously long, it's like 475-foot home run.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, was like third. It's like third or fourth, fifth, and currently in the season for longest home runs. Well, he surpassed it, and he is now the holder to the longest home run hit this season.
Interesting.
495 yards.
Oh wow, that one really went out of there, huh?
Yeah.
What did the Braves?
It was out of there.
What did the Braves caption this one?
What, this home run?
Yeah, what they captioned it. They didn't say it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, so I didn't get it from Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
but number two was popping.
3.
Wait, what I have? Oh yeah. So number 3 was popping. I think that's all I had too. Okay, so I forgot I already said Tyler Heroes.
Oh yeah.
In my notes, I got it the other way around, but I went with.
Oh, word. Okay.
So yeah, that's what's popping with me. What you got for what's flopping?
Sneezing. Sneezing is flopping. Sneezing is the worst, bruh. Like, why? Like your body just attacks you, and then it don't do it like 2 times. It's gonna hit you with like 7 of them in a row.
Yeah. Well, it's
so irritating.
I get really bad sinus issues. When I was younger, I had seasonal allergies. I don't know what is seasonal allergies. You just get them in a season.
That's probably why they're called seasonal.
Particular season. Well,
that's probably why they're called seasonal.
Well, I had this seasonal allergies where you get them every season.
Oh,
yeah,
disrespectful.
I had seasonally allergies.
Yeah, quarterly allergies, basically.
Yeah, but yeah, they hit every quarter. But now I get them when it's this weather change. Like we're in the midst of it now. I started feeling it last night. But,
it caught me. It caught me like, I guess Tuesday. It started catching me.
Yeah.
Because once the weather changes, I know it's coming at some point. But like it came up immediately. It was like, hey, weather's here.
Dang.
It's all. So, I had a rough week.
Yeah, when it gets me, I can't function. Like it will hit me really bad to where I'm just sneezing and it just I don't know what it is. It just drains everything out of me and I can't focus. I'm always having to eat something. I'm having to like put something in my stomach or like I just like my body's filled.
I love like salty snacks at the beginning.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know why it tastes so delicious though. But yeah, so
salt and vinegar chips.
I'm good on those. But like just vinegar chips. I respect it. But like I just need salty. Like well, first of all, it starts in like my throat gets sore and I'm like, okay, I know what's about to happen now. So I just started taking all types of stuff. Like vitamin C's, Zicam, Benadryl. I started taking everything. I limited it a little bit. I limited the spread because it usually gets bad. Like I get to the point where like my voice is gone.
Yeah.
And I was trying to avoid that at all costs. So like honey, lemon, all type of stuff, and just doing everything. So I avoided that because you see we're doing a show today. Because this would have been the day I wasn't able to do a show because I wouldn't have a voice. But yeah, so I avoided that for the most part. But yeah, I had like a crazy sneezing fit today. Anytime you change rooms, I just sneeze a lot for some reason. Except for today when I came here because there's no dust in here because Butler Productions Multimedia keeps the cleanest studio ever. Spotless. Spick and span.
By the way, we're live from Butler Productions Multimedia.
Yeah, I got that. That's why I went to shout out in. Like I did that. Yeah,
I like
professional.
That.
Professionals. But yeah, because I went to CVS to pick up the double cups. Yeah. And I got back in my car and I was sneezing while driving, which is scary, by the way. Sneezing and driving, it's terrifying.
Oh yeah, that is terrifying.
It's awful. So yeah, I was dealing with that. But yeah, sneezing is flopping.
That's your flopping?
Yo, how many bless you do you say to somebody during a sneezing fit?
2 at the max.
I might give you 3. If you're family, I'll give you 3. If you're not, you might get 2 and like a half one. Now you might get 2 and a you good?
Honestly, a lot of times I just forget to say it. And if I'm in a room with 3 people, the other person is probably going to beat me to it.
Word.
Are y'all quick on the bless yous?
I say it every time just so as to be annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Bless you. Bless you.
Okay, if you're in a
Bless you.
sneezing fit and you get bless you after everyone, do you say thank you after each one?
Yeah, but it's more like a.
How
It's more
far
like
does
a
the etiquette go?
It depends
Think.
on how
Think.
fast the sneezes are coming.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If it's like that, achoo, 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 then you just kind of
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
my sneezes be incremental. It'd be like one, and then I got enough time to breathe
yeah.
for like a couple seconds, and then the second one comes on. So yeah, I always get there's always not enough time to say bless you to
You
me.
better say thank you.
Right. Yeah, so I'll be having to say thank you.
After every single one of them.
Right.
So
Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Update.
Hello.
The Falcons aren't the only team to blow a lead today.
Oh.
The Cowboys are now down 31-30.
Oh, that's what they get.
I mean, the Cowboys are now up 31-30. Excuse me.
oh, so the
Seattle ball with 3
Seattles-
minutes
Well,
left.
they both beat us. So
Seattle ball
I'm
with 3
okay.
minutes left.
Can we go? I need to go back because I remembered what I was missing
Let's
on my What's
go.
Poppin'.
Okay.
And that was the video.
You forgot the video?
Yeah, because I had 2 home runs. So I got just so excited about Ronald Acuna's home run. I forgot about the second home run to highlight here. The home run isn't really necessarily the impressive thing that's going on here. It's the what happens after. Clay, will you play the video? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have those in the right order. There we go.
Who's this?
You'll just have to watch after. And I don't think we got sound. So for our podcast listeners, it's William Contreras.
Okay.
William Contreras hits home run, plays for the
Willie.
Cubs. Sure, a lot of people have seen this by now. But let's see what he does after. Watch the... There it is. There
Oh,
it
that
is.
beautiful bat
The
flip.
bat flip. The
That
most
is-
epic
Oh,
of
that's a
epic
beautiful
bat
bat flip.
flips. The most disrespectful.
That is an elegant
of
bat
bat
flip. That's an
flips.
elegant bat
that,
flip.
that bat went higher than the ball at
Like,
one
it
point.
did. Yeah,
What
like,
a monumental bat flip.
that was beautiful. That's the best one I've seen since Batista's playoff bat flip.
Oh, that's better than Batista's.
No.
I think that one takes the cake on bat
Nah,
flips.
that one can't take the cake because Batista's was in the playoffs. It meant more.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You know what
but
I'm saying?
I mean,
but his was more elegant.
who does that? Like
That was an elegant bat flip.
that was a very
Like
yeah.
he
must have been a baton twirler when he
Batista
was a
just like
kid.
authoritatively threw that thing to the side, like, yeah, they out of here.
Yeah, well, really disrespectful. He threw it with force.
So I got punched in the face
shoved
next
it.
year.
Yeah.
But right in the face, got his helmet knocked off. That's one of my favorite baseball fights. I love
Yes.
that baseball fight so much.
Bat flip fights are the best.
They are.
Yeah.
Even though like
Well, baseball fights in general are the best.
they're weird, but because they're
They're-
not really fights half the time. It's like
Yeah,
one
but-
person. It's like one person almost won the fight, and then they get over there and
what
don't fight.
sports are there really actually any fights anymore?
Hockey.
Yeah, hockey. Okay, but even a lot of hockey fans will tell you, oh yeah, they gotten soft with the fights nowadays.
Oh, they had to, but
Yeah.
people at least they get punched in the face for
Yeah.
real. Like
Yeah.
they at least 2 men agree to combat. In
That is
baseball,
true.
it's like one man agrees to combat and then
Yeah.
changes his mind when he gets there for the combat zone.
Yeah. I
It's
think
weird.
hockey might just be the last totally manly sport, like where they it's it's like
It's
back
sport
in
where they're allowed
the-
to do those things because their fan base allows that to happen.
Yeah.
And their fan base
but-
won't go crazy because in a certain sport, if people fight, words get said and real feelings come out.
Yeah.
So.
Or the words get said first and then the fight happens.
No, I mean by the fans.
Oh, by the fans.
Yeah, the fans
Oh,
say
okay.
certain words and
Oh,
then
yeah,
problems
yeah,
start
yeah.
in certain sport.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish football had more fights. I get why it doesn't because of the helmets.
Yeah.
But I wish, like, they just throw the helmets off and then just like when Andre Johnson threw dude's helmet off and beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
No, I don't remember.
Andre
that.
Johnson. Oh yeah, he beat.
But I
he
do
beat-
love Andre Johnson.
He beat the
though.
Texans cornerback up one time.
Really?
He felt so bad he called the commissioner to apologize.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I do remember
yeah,
that now.
'cause
I
Andre's
do,
a nice-
because
Andre's
Andre
a nice
Johnson was a
fella.
really nice guy.
Yeah, and he felt bad. He felt so bad. Like, I want to see Julio just throw a
Soft
corner. I want to see
face.
Julio throw a cornerback down in frustration one day.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. But yeah, I love a good sports fight, but I get why we can't have them because people be acting up.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
My what's flopping
talk to me.
is Gucci. So
I'm good with that.
Gucci, have you seen this? They came out with their fall wardrobe line. This might have happened
I
like
did
a
hear
month
about
or two
this.
ago.
The
Yeah.
distressed jeans or whatever.
No. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe there weren't some like, yeah, I did hear
Yeah,
about that.
Fake faded jeans or something.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But there's something else in this Will
Oh,
you go ahead
boy.
and pull up the first image? You see that beautiful 1950s housewife, dress that Gucci has come out with for a man. It's a man dress. It's a mess. What? It's not really called a mess. I just called it a mess. But yeah, it's for men. Yeah, it's for real. No, this isn't a spoof. This is for real. Yeah. So for our podcast listeners, you can look this up. They call it a tartan smock. It's a tartan smock, and it's here for fluidity. I guess so you can flow through the air better. Maybe gender fluidity, but I like to think maybe you get better aerodynamics in it. But Titus's face is really confused right now. He doesn't know what to say. For a minute, he was almost like Mike Tomlin, not blinking. Will you go? They did. It's okay, Titus. They did provide an explanation. I'm gonna have to pull it up too. But will you go to the press release? I got the press release up there. Let's see if I can get to it. All right, so they followed it up with a press release. This was what they said. Kind of long. At Gucci, our mission is to be the leader in luxury markets at a worldwide level by valuing bold designs that dare to challenge cultural norms and the status quo. In the process of designing our new 2020 fall wardrobe line, we made it our goal to take on a challenge no other fashion company has done before. In order to accomplish this feat, we had to take a different approach. This new approach, we first identified a problem that has challenged men since the beginning of time. Instead of trying to solve this seemingly impossible challenge through our works, we decided to innovate the challenge itself by posing a new question to the men in our world. Since the beginning, men across the world have dared to take on this daunting task, resulting in more failures than successes. However, in the most recent years, it seems men are finally evolving to accept the fact that they cannot succeed in the challenge of turning hoes into housewives, which is why we at
Wait, is that what it
Gucci
actually
are
says?
now asking men, why not the bros?
That's really what the statement says? That can't be the real statement. It's not possible.
I might have written that statement.
Yeah.
I might not have. Gucci might have written that statement. I may work for Gucci and have written that statement, but
That's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And like, the problem is,
you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but why not a bro into a bro wife?
why did they
Or
do
a
that?
house bro.
Why did
turn
they
a
do
bro
that?
into a house
See,
bro.
now I want to know the real motivations. I want to know why they actually made that.
Gender fluidity.
Like, no, but that just doesn't look good. That's the problem.
well,
Because
yeah.
they were wearing it with jeans, so it's not really a dress because the model had jeans on with it. You don't wear jeans in a dress. I don't think
A
that's
smock? I mean, what's a smock?
for painting. Smocks for painting.
Well, that's not a smock. That's the
not.
1950s. I mean, it's the 2020 version of the 1950s. See, the thing is, this is what really happened, Titus. Okay, I did make up that press release, but I did do some, digging to find the real answers, and this is what happened. One of the, the designers came in with this dress, very young designer too, early 20s, millennial, and
20s
the
and
head
millennials.
designers at Gucci who saw it, they're like, oh yeah, we really like it. It is nice. It's very retro. We're trying to bring it back. 20-year-old's completely dumbfounded. She's like, what do you mean this is retro? This is completely new. And they're like, oh no, you ever seen I Love Lucy? No, made her watch I Love Lucy. And they're like, okay, yeah, this is something Lucy would wear. They all wore this. So Gucci said, look, we like that you're trying to bring this style back, but think about how demeaning it would be to women if we tried to push this on them, because then they would start having flashbacks to, the 1950s.
I need more
So we're going to change it up, make it a 2020 version, and just put dudes in it. Make House Bros.
I just want to move on. I can't deal with this right now. I don't have the energy. I don't have the emotional energy to do.
Hey man, it took like a good 30 minutes to come up with that press release.
I don't
to explain
I don't
turning
understand.
hoes into housewives, bros into house bros.
I don't get it. The Seahawks have taken the lead.
All right, moving on.
Seahawks scored a touchdown, take the lead.
Well, we are in NFL talk right now. Do you
That's
have
why-
any
yeah.
hot NFL takes?
I hope Seattle loses. And Dan Quinn's like one of the worst coaches in NFL history.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Well, I just think
the Bills are leading us to their epic failure at some point this year.
did they win today?
They did.
Yeah.
They were up 28-3, but they lost the lead.
What do you think about Josh Allen?
He's looking good right now.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see if he can be consistent. Like, I still don't trust him as a passer. Like,
Yeah.
in a game that's gonna matter, I still don't trust him. But he's looking good so far. I'm not gonna
Okay.
knock him. He's clearly improved a little bit, so I'm not gonna knock him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't knock him too bad.
I don't really have any hot NFL takes. I'll save that for my little sprinkle on the, NFL show
Right,
that we do.
NFL
Every
show every
Tuesday?
week.
Yeah.
Tuesday
week.
or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want to say I'm not going to go into this whole monologue, but Falcons fans, we're okay. We're
No, you're
okay,
not.
guys.
No, you're not.
I'm pretty sure there's a song out
You're a
there
disaster.
or a proverb
A literal disaster.
that says something about, putting
Dumpster
your
fire.
faith into people that hurt you persistently. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice,
Or,
shame on me.
as
Something like that.
as
I
the
don't
former
know.
president said, "Fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me, can't get fooled again."
Yeah.
That's former president
Yeah,
said.
so fool me, can't get fooled again. This is why, I've shielded my heart and my soul from the Falcons long before the Super Bowl. So I'm more
sorry,
mad at Falcons fans.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? What'd you just say a second ago?
I shielded and guarded my heart and soul from the Falcons before the Super Bowl.
So I wanted to have a flashback real quick.
Oh,
Let's flash back to a week
No.
ago when the show began. The show began with someone yelling last week, right? That's what happened. Stomping on his rise up flag. That's how the show began last week, and that wasn't me because I don't care about the Falcons. But that was Levi Evans, and now he just said he shielded himself since the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl in 2016, 4 years ago, he built this emotional shield up that somehow had him yelling and stomping on a flag last week. Okay, noted. So are you at a place where you're numb? I want to dig deep into your psychology right now.
I know the answer to
So you're at a
it.
place where you're just accepting of this, right? That's what you're saying?
Well,
Just
I,
accept the darkness. Don't try and fight it anymore.
I think what it was is that
Is that the place you're at?
last week was a very rare occurrence for me, just because normally every NFL Sunday, every big blow up that happens, traditionally I've had Alabama football to comfort me that Saturday before. So, I don't have so much invested into it. So I think that's what it was. I got an Alabama dub yesterday and watched the rest of the SEC play like complete trash. Besides Mississippi State and Mike Leach, which I had a feeling they were going to be pretty good this year. But yeah, so I think Alabama and Nick Saban, they just mellowed me out. That's what it is.
Instant theory. But why did you lie and say that the Falcons are okay? Because they're very not okay.
Let's think about this. At least we're not. I mean, it's not
This
like we're
is not
getting
an okay
blown
team.
out.
I would rather get blown out than fake have a lead every week. That's like it's like if you get blown out, the team is terrible. You need to make changes.
Yeah.
These fake. Let's pretend we're gonna win the game and then lose.
Our
That's
problem
that's
is
just a meme. You're
so
just a meme.
the problem for the Falcons is we can't hold the ball for a long time. That's what happens. So we get a lot of possessions, but so does the other team, and they usually. I'm pretty sure we lose time of possession like every game, whether we win or not.
Well, time possession isn't as important as what you do with the football when you have it.
Yeah, but
Like last week when you scored 39 points.
okay. So in the second half, though, when we had 3-4 score lead today, we went three and out 3 times in a row.
It was a 3-score lead in the fourth quarter, right? It was 10-26 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
10
and then that's when
yeah.
we had the
Yeah.
3 and outs like right in a row.
Mhm.
That's what bites us, is because there's gonna be one point usually in the second half when we're trying to switch it up, or they've already snuffed out our defense and we don't make any major changes, and that's what happens. It's
Well,
like,
in fairness today, there were plenty of chances. Nick Foles gave y'all plenty of chances for interceptions. They just didn't catch them.
mhm,
Because one thing about Nick Foles, as watching a lot of him the last few years that I have,
yeah,
he's gonna give everybody a chance to get the ball.
mhm.
He's gonna throw it up and give you a chance. Falcons had a couple chances they just didn't get.
Yeah.
So
Well, there's been many a times our secondary's never been good at catching interceptions.
That's not. Yeah, that's
I
not
feel like we have the least amount of interceptions like caught.
I doubt it, but I see where you're going.
Yeah,
But yeah. So, I mean, you gonna fire Dan Quinn anytime soon? They gonna fire Dan Quinn at any point in life?
I'm okay with it right now.
I mean,
I'm zigging while everyone else is zagging.
so you think so?
I'm more
after-
annoyed with people calling for Dan Quinn's head
Didn't you call for Dan Quinn's head 2 weeks ago?
last
Oh
week.
no, last week.
That was
You got last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But now that everybody's on the bandwagon, I got to
It's
jump
not a
off the
bandwagon. It's he sucks as a coach and he should go. It's just a rational position to be in.
Bro, I'm not mainstream.
It's not about being mainstream. It's about being like don't Deanne Lorraine this. Don't Deanne Lorraine this right now. Relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
It's
But,
just-
I mean,
it's terrible.
We didn't have AJ Terrell, which is
Didn't matter in the first half.
and we didn't have Julio either.
That didn't matter either.
Yeah.
That didn't matter either. It was a 3-point. It was a 3-score
No.
lead in the fourth quarter, and you lost to a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed and sad. Saddened by your franchise.
Okay, you're
Yes.
calling Nick Foles, the guy who won you the Super Bowl, a backup quarterback.
He was he the starter this year for the Bears?
No, but
Okay,
I mean,
then.
but Nick Foles, like,
And he's also a backup quarterback.
Okay,
He's a career
that's
backup
true.
quarterback.
but he's
So,
probably
like,
the best backup.
backup's backup.
We
is a
lost to the
backup.
best backup.
A backup is a backup.
You got to find. Look, my glass is half full, Titus. My Falcons glass is half full.
So you
While
just
my
accept- so-
Bama cup runneth
this-
over.
Is this the denial stage of grief? Is that what he's in? Okay, that makes sense. It all makes sense. I had to get to the stage of grief to realize what place you're in. I think you're going in a weird order. Isn't it denial first and anger later? Isn't anger like last towards the end? Isn't it like
Some
yeah? So we went. You was going all out of order on your.
I told you,
on your
man.
stages
I
of grief.
zig while everybody else is while everybody else acts.
When Alabama loses to Auburn again this year, I can wait. And the Falcons are 0-12. I can wait to see how you act.
Wait, what's the bargaining phase?
You make a deal with God. Yeah, yeah. You make a deal with God for the Falcons. Yeah.
No, see, but that's okay. The bargaining is the whole Alabama thing. I'm like, well, at least I got Alabama this year. So that's is that a bargaining kind of stage?
So you sold the Falcons out for like a half college football season? That's wild.
There's many Falcons
That's
fans who would do
wild.
that, who are also Georgia fans. See, that's the thing, is that I do get hurt over and over by Atlanta, but the pain isn't as bad as what everybody else feels because they're also Georgia fans. So they have nothing to go to
Are
for
they?
happiness. A lot of them are, yeah.
Okay, because I feel like Georgia is like a melting pot of just any team in the South. They just
Yeah, but if you're a Falcons fan, you're probably a Georgia fan too.
I know Falcon Auburn combination.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know a lot
okay,
of
yeah,
Falcon
but
Auburn.
that's more.
I know
Yeah,
some Falcon
okay, yeah.
Florida.
But we're 30 minutes from Auburn, so
Yeah, but I'm just I feel like Southern Georgia's like people just pick a Southern team and just go with that. It's very weird. Like Georgia fans have an allegiance, but like Auburn has some weird allegiance for some reason with their 17 mascot names.
I mean, I get Auburn's though. It's just a lot of alumni pretty much stick around here, kind of, sort of, and then it's small town, so it's kind of like the whole small town.
I don't know. As someone
We're
who
gonna
hates all
browse over
SEC
it.
like fans, it's
Yeah.
just like whatever with me.
hate us because they ain't us.
I'm not a fan of anyone. I hate all of you.
Oh, you were an
equally.
Ohio State fan.
Yeah, then I had
Once
to
upon
leave.
a
Had to
time.
leave that. Had to leave that life. They did too much stuff that I just couldn't rock with.
Well,
But yeah,
before we wrap up NFL talk,
Mhm,
we
mhm.
have to do our weekly
Update.
predictions.
Prediction update?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
first we can do the update. So last week, Titus, we beat the experts.
Yes, we
all
did.
10 of them. Yeah,
Mhm.
from ESPN.
Spooked
can't-
them.
You and
Me and Mina had the same pick.
yep,
right?
you and
Yeah.
Mina
yeah.
were the only ones who went undefeated.
The goat.
And then we beat them in win percentage.
Yes.
This week we beat them again in win percentage. We
Woo.
had 75% win percentage,
Let's go.
and they had a 56, 57, something like that.
We are out picking the experts.
Yeah, and on top of that, we also matched with the perfect record. So I got the perfect record this week. I went 2-0, and only
Oh,
one.
you had the Raiders, right?
Yeah, I had the
Yeah.
Raiders, and then only one person on the ESPN panel also had the Raiders. So yeah, 2-0. We both matched 2-0, but
Beautiful.
our combined records were better than them.
That's beautiful.
I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have to like find the best ones, like, and cut it down to 2v2 or.
No, yeah, that's
2v3
what I
or
was thinking
something
we should
like
do.
that,
Yeah, just pick like
Yeah,
a couple
but
of
we're
them. Don't
gonna
pick
let
Mina,
them
though. I
kinda-
don't want to go against Mina because I feel like Mina's going to smoke us.
Yo,
at
yeah,
some point.
well,
Gonna
we
get
are
mad.
gonna put Mina in it. We
Mina's
got to do
gonna-
the experts,
She's
like
going to
top of the
destroy
top.
us
Dude, we're beating her so far.
for now, but
For
it's
now.
a long season.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
it is long season.
Yeah.
it is long season.
Yeah, it's a long season.
All right, so do you even know what's tonight's game?
Tonight's game is Saints Packers.
Yeah, it's not. Who you got?
The Saints lost last week, right?
Yeah.
Which means they're probably not gonna lose tonight.
Mhm.
Maybe, but I don't know. I think Drew Brees is washed, so I'm just gonna go
Christina
Packers.
agrees.
I'm just go. I'm gonna go Packers tonight. I think. Yeah. Sorry. I was talking about it, but I was thinking about it, but yeah, I was in the middle of saying I'm going Packers while you said that you were going Saints. But I was still going Packers. I thought about no. I said that no. I was going through it in my head. I was going through how I was gonna pick in my head.
Going through it in my
Yeah, I was
head.
thinking about it, and then I literally said I was literally saying.
she affirmed your.
Yeah, I was
decision.
literally saying I think I'm gonna go Packers because I was about to say Drew Brees is washed, and then she said Saints.
No, you said Saints.
No, I literally started with the Saints lost last week, so they might have lose. This week.
Oh,
But then I was
And then-
saying I think
Oh.
Drew Brees is
So,
washed.
Okay, I'll pick the Packers.
I think Drew Brees. Is, that was going
okay,
to my
but
next
yeah,
thought.
but okay.
You have to let me think process
Oh,
my
okay.
thing on air. I didn't. Yeah, I had to process it on air.
Okay,
'Cause I want
I
to
got
give a
you.
You
rational
gotta
take.
know like that.
Nah, that's not what we do over here. Not the experts.
So you're going with Packers?
Yeah, I'm going Packers. He's washed. Drew Brees is washed.
Same.
Yeah.
Packers.
Packers,
Yeah,
yeah.
Drew Brees washed too.
The
Who's-
Jameis era is coming soon.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm excited for that. That's
Or
gonna
the
be great.
Taysom Hill era. If Josh gets his way with it.
Yeah.
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 Who's tomorrow night?
Ravens Chiefs, sir.
No, duh.
Yes, sir. A Monday
That's
night game
disrespectful that I
exciting.
forgot about
It is,
that.
it was a little bit. I'm hyped for that game.
I think a lot of people are going Ravens this game.
I think so, but I feel like I'm gonna lean. I think the Ravens are like built to beat what we think the Chiefs are in our mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I said on the podcast, the NFL podcast, you can get on Not the Experts podcast feed. You can get that right there. Download it. Click. I think I said this on the show. I don't know if you can plan to beat the Chiefs. You just gotta need to have things fall your way
Mm-hmm.
because Mahomes seems to have this
Bless
ability
you.
to not get shut down for 4 quarters. Like he's just gonna kind of,
Mm-hmm.
at some point he's gonna score a touchdown. When they score 1 touchdown, 3 more are coming.
So you're going to go.
I think I'm gonna go Chiefs.
All right.
I'm gonna go Mahomes and Chiefs.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Survey says you're wrong.
Okay.
It's going to be Baltimore. I'll tell you why, Titus.
Talk to me.
Simply because, yeah, that offense is the same. It's going to be, I think what it's pretty much going to come down to is Baltimore is going to score more points than the Chiefs.
See, that's
just,
the thing.
that's just
I don't
because
know how to say that. I don't know how to say someone's gonna score more points than the Chiefs.
I
don't know how
can
to-
just because the Chiefs defense isn't what it was last year.
I'm
It's a
not
weaker
sure.
defense in my opinion.
It might be, but I feel like
And I'm pretty sure
solid
numbers
so-
wise it is too, even though it's only week 3.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like. I feel like last week was a weird week just because you got a quarterback that you didn't have no tape on,
Mhm.
so it's hard for me to judge them too badly off having a rough week against Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
I don't know who they play with. No, week 1, who'd they play? The Texans.
Yeah, the Texans.
And they were
that's a
smoking them.
bad example too.
They were smoking them till the end.
Yeah,
So like I don't know. This would be a first real test for both teams really.
yeah.
But I'm excited to see how they counter each other. I'm excited for that.
I'm just gonna go.
I have a hard time picking the Chiefs, man, because like I don't know how you limit Kelsey, Hill, Hardman, Clyde, Edwards-Helaire.
Mhm.
See, it's CEH, right? Yeah, Clyde
Yeah.
Edwards-Helaire, because I think Josh said CHE on the show, and now I got confused. For a
Oh
second.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how you limit all those weapons
Yeah,
for 4 quarters.
I have that same thought when I think of Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, Mark Ingram, Brown. Who am I missing? Who's in that
I don't
wide
know.
receiver core? Well, they don't have the best
they don't
wide
have
receivers.
They don't have the. Yeah, they're not as
Yeah,
potent as the Chiefs.
But I mean,
are.
when you got Lamar Jackson who can just
Yeah,
run
Lamar's-
around,
yeah,
when you
like,
got the dual
It's
threat,
gonna
you
be
don't
a
have to
problem.
have.
It's gonna be a wild game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
I just don't think. Yeah, I just think since the strength of the Chiefs' defense isn't what it was last year, and they're just not proven right now. I think there's holes in it that Lamar Jackson will be able to expose
It's very
more
possible.
than Pat will be able to expose.
It's very possible. That pass
Baltimore's.
rush better be on point for Baltimore because if
Yeah.
it ain't, it's gonna be a wrap.
And two, I think John Harbaugh is a really good. He's way better than Jim.
Oh, John is a great coach.
John is
John is a great
twice the
coach.
man Jim will ever be. Well,
Uh,
not man. I wouldn't say that. Jim's a completely different type of man.
Jim probably should have stayed at the NFL level.
Yeah.
Like he tried to go back and recreate that magic he had in college, and that just didn't work.
Jim,
That wasn't the move.
Jim Harbaugh looks like the guy who scoffs at the person who orders his steak medium and insists that the waiter run a flashlight over his.
Yeah,
What is that?
I see
Yeah,
that,
it tells
yeah.
him like just run a
You want a
flashlight over
flashlight?
mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Man's
For real,
man.
for sure.
Jim
But yeah.
Harbaugh.
Andy versus John Harbaugh is a fun battle. I'm looking forward to that for as
Mhm.
long Andy stays in coaching. Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting game. Like I don't pick the. Like I said, I'm picking the Chiefs for the simple fact that I just don't know how to pick. I just don't feel comfortable picking against them at
Yeah.
all. But yeah, I'm good with whatever happens. I'm excited for this game.
Same.
I'm excited to see this rivalry for like the next 8 years or however long their careers last.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
All right. Well,
yeah. That's NFL's off for the week. Let me
Yeah.
update. Oh, let me update the Cowboys game. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Seattle won.
Seattle won.
Dallas
Turn
lost.
up.
You know who didn't lose today? The Eagles.
Yeah.
That's right. Whole division lost except for us, baby.
The Bears and can you believe the Bears are 3-0?
I can because their schedule has been terrible. Like
Oh,
I was
the
trying to
Falcons
think about
terrible?
it. I was
Thanks.
trying to think about like what's gonna happen, and I was like, oh yeah, the Bears have kind of beaten all the bad teams this year. I was thinking about it because my friend asked me at work last night. He was like, "You think the Falcons are gonna win?" I said,
Mhm.
"I legitimately don't know.
Mhm.
I have no idea." And I didn't think I'd be there with the team quarterback by Mitch Trubisky and Nick Foles because Nick Foles got to play today. But I was.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody in the division lost except for the Eagles today. No loss.
Who's your expert of the week?
My expert of the week is going out to Israel Adesanya, UFC middleweight champion of the world. Last night he had his 3rd title defense. He beat Paulo Costa in the 2nd round by TKO. Paulo was supposed to be a big threat to him. They're like, oh, he's gonna come forward. He's a really strong dude. Here's the thing with Israel Adesanya. He's like a skinny but dangerous dude, right? He's not like the
Mhm.
most built guy physically, right? And he was fighting this really strong physical guy who's supposed to come forward and eat all his punches. And Adesanya's precision got him out of there in the 2nd round.
Is he-
Israel Adesanya is the second coming of Anderson Silva in the middleweight division, and I'm declaring that right now.
Is Holloway, Max Holloway?
He's
Max
a
Holloway?
featherweight.
He's featherweight.
Yeah.
Is he when you described him like that, I thought of
It's
somebody
kinda
built like
similar.
Max Holloway.
Yeah, it's kind of
'cause
similar.
Max
Tall,
Holloway
kinda
walking down
skinny.
the street, I really wouldn't expect this guy to be
Yeah.
able to just break me in half.
He's tall, kind of skinny. Yeah, tall,
Yeah.
skinny, kind of skinny guy.
Yeah.
But, he's obviously fit. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
and he
got a little coating on him.
yeah,
Yeah, just
and he
just
got him
fat.
out of there. He is second coming of Anderson Silva in the middleweight division. So shout out to Israel
The
Adesanya.
spider.
Yes, shout out to Israel Adesanya, UFC champion, future legend.
Bet.
But yeah, that's my expert of the week.
Bet. Well, here it is. My
Okay.
expert of the week.
Yes, talk to me.
The one that Titus is literally on the edge of his seat for. So, if you've paid attention to the headlines this week, not just in sports, but in this world, there's been a lot going on. But my expert has been able to stay atop of the headlines and keep his name prominent for us to hear from every day.
Talk to me.
Let's see. I got to go back to my little script I wrote here. So, with everything going on, he's been able to stay prominent, whether through the craftsmanship of his fashion designing. Get the first slide. Got the audio visual or the visual here. The custom tailored shorts. And then we have his persuasive writing skills. I went out of order. His prominent. Okay, well, this is the image for using his platform to promote the importance of voting.
You really falcon this up.
I did. Or it was him showing us his awesome persuasive writing skills. LeBron James has been able to not only do these things, but he's
Did Bill
also
Simmons write that?
do what?
Did Bill Simmons write that?
No, I wrote that.
I thought I saw Simmons at the bottom.
Oh no. And then through all that, not only showing us what he can do off the court, he's also been able to show us what he can do on the court.
Yo,
That's not supposed to be in there. He's got the wrong slideshow in. You can take that out. That's my not the expert, or was going to be my not the expert. Yeah, we're in the wrong slideshow. But it was a headline of LeBron James coming back last night, doing what LeBron James always does in the fourth quarter. How many points did he score in a row straight?
yeah, like 9 straight.
Or it was some stat. It was in the headline. Oh, here it is. It's what Frank Vogel said. I don't know if I've ever witnessed a guy take over the game the way he did in the fourth quarter tonight in person.
He was
Frank
going,
Vogel.
He was going crazy.
Yeah, and I would kind of give Frank Vogel. I get it, like seeing it in person, but I mean, this isn't new to LeBron James. So yeah, my expert of the week took over like he always does. And
I wish
been
you
able
would
to
just
stay
give
on top of the
LeBron
headlines.
credit for once.
Okay, so that's where it comes from. Is like me.
You have
I
no,
do
like-
give. No, that's where it comes from. Is that I do give.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
You've never given him credit on this program. At no
Yes,
point.
I have.
No, you
I've
have
said
not.
he's a great player.
That's not credit. That's just obvious facts.
well, I mean,
Skip Bayless would say that. If Skip Bayless said it, it's not credit.
no, Skip Bayless says that. I thought he goes against it.
He has to call him a great player. 'Cause if he doesn't.
No,
he
I mean,
has-
I thought I
loses-
said before, like, I really do respect a lot of the things he's done. I've said this before. I do respect a lot of things he's done for the community. The thing like that really jumped out to me the most, and I'm probably most impressed with, is his charter school, because that was like a little bit before or while I was going through masters, but this is when, in the thoughts of me, pursuing teaching.
Yeah.
I just always thought, it was like, man, one day if I come into a lot of money, like, that's what I would do. Is
Right,
open up,
right, right.
because like I think that's the best way to handle it. I think the best way to handle education is privately and more, close knit and with more emphasis on different things that involve your community, and that relates to it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've said that before, but yeah, I mean, I thought I just came up with funny ways to, like, because he has been in the headlines like all week. I feel like every time I've gotten online this week, it's like
See,
something new. And so I was like, well, I mean, let me just play with it. So.
I'd be so out of sports coverage, I'm paying attention. Man.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
but, I mean-
I listen to so little sports during the week.
Yeah,
It's just like I watch the games and then that's about it.
yeah.
So like, I
But
have
each of
no
those
problem with it.
visuals were like, that was the timeline of everything, like,
Oh, okay,
of
yeah,
it happening.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
I thought the leader shorts thing happened last week. Was that this week?
I thought that was this week,
I
or I
remember-
might have just saw it,
I just
but it was like the
remember seeing
beginning of this week.
I remember
That's where it
seeing him
started.
being like, "Why did he write leader across the crotch? That's strange."
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, no, and then Lobachard had a funny commentary on
Oh,
it too.
yeah?
But
yo,
yeah,
I want to talk about this MVP thing with him.
yes,
Like, because I got into an argument about this with the people last week. Like, oh, why didn't he win MVP? Like, because Giannis averaged 36 and 14 in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why. Like, no, we're not retroactively taking. This is one thing I hate NBA fans love to do. It's like the playoffs come, somebody who was great in regular season loses. It's like, oh, they shouldn't have been MVP. It's a regular season award. You know what you get for being good in the playoffs? The finals MVP.
yeah,
That's your reward.
yeah.
So like, it's so annoying people do that to me. It's so
I'm glad
annoying
you,
people do that.
yeah, I'm glad you have that opinion,
I hate it
because
so much.
I haven't said anything about it. That was just going to be my only like little diss
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Was that? But one is that, don't we do this every single year? Every single year
Yes.
when LeBron doesn't win the MVP, this is the topic of
And, like-
discussion, and it's so annoying. And then number two is I have a lot of beef with his complaint too. I was like, just go ahead and complain that you didn't win the MVP. Don't complain that you only got 14
16
votes.
first place votes. Yeah, like
I was like, I don't think MJ
feel like-
ever complained. Oh yeah, I was really pissed because
Well,
I only got 15 votes. Like,
MJ
no, he'd be mad because he didn't win. Which I'm not trying to
I
compare.
mean, yeah.
apples
Well,
to oranges,
I think
but
it's the same thing, but I think the voting made it worse. 'Cause I feel like all these dudes, all these great players have this thing where they have to find some weird motivation.
yeah,
It's like, bruh, relax.
yeah,
You bigger than MVPs now. You
Exactly.
don't need regular season MVPs no more.
Yeah.
That's not your goal in life.
Yeah.
He's got what, 4, right?
yeah.
I mean, he should have more because they gave Derrick Rose that one that he didn't really deserve.
Mhm.
But shout out Derrick Rose, I respect you. You're awesome. But like, Derrick Rose got the one because they were mad at LeBron that year. You know, he got the we don't
Yeah.
like LeBron this year award. But like, nah, yeah, you bugging LeBron. Just go win the Finals MVP, bro.
Yeah, I heard somebody say at the beginning of the week, they were like, which they said, same thing, don't we do this every year? And then two, why is LeBron even really concerned about this, and why are fans even concerned? Is it going to be like, oh, LeBron won a 5th MVP? Okay, yeah, now he's officially the GOAT. Like this is it's not going to impact.
It's collecting stats, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think MVP is gonna. Maybe in 20 years when no one remembers.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like for me, it's like, nah, Bron's got going. Bron's been in the championship category with me forever, for a long time. So it's like MVPs or whatever.
Yeah.
Let somebody get it. It's cool. You remember they were trying to do it when Steph got the unanimous one because they were mad Steph won a unanimous MVP?
Yeah.
And like I get being mad he's the first unanimous MVP. That's means the voting's been stupid for years. But like, relax.
Yeah.
They won 73 games.
We do
Calm
get
down.
caught up way too much in MVP voting.
We do, bro.
Which
Like, give
I
it
think
to
at the end of
unless you
finals
do something-
MVP means more,
Like,
in my opinion.
Unless you do something groundbreaking in the regular season, if you're the best player on the team with the best record and you're anchoring everything, you're going to win the awards. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Like LeBron was great this regular season, but Giannis was anchoring the defense, the offense. Literally everything that team went through Giannis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, relax, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my MVP voting rant.
But but to answer the initial question, and you know how I told you before show, I got yelled at before. I got yelled at the same thing. It was I'd said something about LeBron before I can even say another word. I was getting berated. You never have anything positive to say about LeBron. Blah blah. It was like, okay,
you champion the Drake guy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
but
you champion Durant a lot.
Because I like Kevin Durant's game more, even though but that's just an opinion thing. I don't think it's better or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I just like the style.
Mhm.
But it's just because I feel like the majority of people, unless which we're all in our own echo chambers in social media, but I really do not know any, LeBron like haters, or like I don't see any prominent ones. So I just go against the wave. So if I do like compliment somebody, if I am going to compliment at Cam Newton at Auburn or something like that, I'm going to do it as backhanded as possible.
See,
just to keep everybody in check,
But we just look at you funny.
That's okay. I mean, I get looked at funny for a lot of things. So,
Word.
but yeah, when I go back, I'm going to go back and edit this and put in the right slideshow so that
Just go back and do a redo at home. Do like
Yeah.
a solo redo and just paste it into the show.
yeah. That's my fault. I thought I'd shared the right one, but yeah, that was the
Alright.
old one.
Yeah. So not the expert of the week.
You want me to just go ahead and leave it off?
Is it that one that slapped
Yeah.
your head? I don't like. I feel uncomfortable with that.
Oh no, I mean it's no. Me like no criticism here. I thought the caption was really funny. It's just be
I didn't
more
see the caption.
self-aware.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just gotta be more
That's true.
self-aware because
Yeah.
you're 15.
You wildin', Bronny. Yeah.
Like that's
Here's the
illegal.
problem with the kids. Here's the problem with the kids today, bro. Well, he's in Cali. Oh, it is illegal because he's underage.
Yeah,
Here's the problem with the kids today. They want to put everything on the internet.
yeah,
Do your dirt in private.
yeah,
All right, that's how you survive.
yeah,
Do your dirt in private. Stop posting everything to the net on your Snapchats
yeah.
and your Instagrams. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah. That's
But yeah.
another thing that's like murky though, is because when you talk, like some people would think, oh, you want to talk about like LeBron's parenting or something. It's like, no, it's like, I'm,
I just like
he's a kid. I get he makes mistakes, but
Yeah.
at the same time, there's a lot of us out there at, 15, we still wouldn't have done that, just because you don't want that on, you have the common
Well,
sense
look,
to know you don't want that on the internet for people
Our
to see.
generation, bro. I have a belief. I have a theory.
What's
I think
that?
I've told you this. Everyone born after 1995 doesn't have any like level of common sense. After
Yeah,
95.
that's true.
To my cousins that are younger than that, I love you all.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Mhm.
y'all got a little common sense. Y'all talk to me. I be making y'all think smart.
Yeah.
Well,
if we're go-
1995 to like 90 to 94 is like one breed of 90s baby.
Mhm.
95 to like 99 is a different 90s baby. 2000, Lord help them.
R.I.P.
Lord help them. I don't know what they got going on in their minds.
Well, I think just to go a little bit further too, once you hit around 2008, 2009, when iPhones and smartphones are more prominent, think about like
Yo,
kids today, they
I-
grow up with a phone in front of their face because like parents or guardians,
you-
whoever, are constantly like recording every little thing they do. So you kind of grow up with, oh, I can do whatever, like,
True.
on
If
video
you-
because my whole life's been filmed.
If you grew up and your first console didn't have a memory card, you ain't never struggled for real. You ain't seen the dark days. You don't know what it's like out here in these streets when your memory card is messed up.
Yep.
That's why they ain't got no common sense. They never take care of a memory card. They never had to care for it.
If you're
They ain't never had to blow on a disc to hope it worked. They just turn the console and download the game. They don't even know what it's like to have to go there and rubbing alcohol, get a soft cloth, wipe the disc off, put it in there, hope it
Mhm.
works. They don't know what that's like.
if you're
They ain't had to buy a CD. They've never bought a CD, Levi.
bro, they didn't have to entertain themselves with the game Snake on a Nokia phone.
They don't know about the snake on the Nokia. They don't understand it. Nokia Snake was different.
Yeah.
If you don't know about Pong, I don't.
Oh,
wanna talk
Atari.
Atari was
Is
cool.
that Atari Pong?
Yes.
Yeah.
with the little dial.
Yeah. Atari was cool.
Yeah.
Atari was cool. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had a Sega Genesis, a Dreamcast,
A Game Boy Color.
a Game Boy. I still got my Game Boy Color too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I put batteries in that thing, it might run right now. Straight
I
up.
never had a color. I got the advanced. Though.
I had a color. Yeah, I definitely had a color.
Yeah.
But yeah, these kids, they don't know nothing, man.
They really don't.
They don't know a single thing.
I mean, like I said, credit.
They never
the-
saw refrigerators without the water on them.
No.
Technology been advanced
Whoa.
forever.
Yeah.
They don't know about the ice cube tray.
Oh, preach.
All right, I'm done. I
Yeah.
think I'm done now.
But great caption though. I like the caption. Just don't put the video on there.
Right. They ain't even had to fry with grease. They had air fryers their whole life.
Oh yeah.
They ain't never used grease. They never stood over the grease and dropped that fries in there. Remember not to wear flip flops because the grease gonna pop you. They don't know about that. Okay,
I
I'm
don't know
done
what
now.
it's like to try to stuff a Walkman into your shorts pocket.
God, that was bro. I tried to stuff a CD player in the pockets back in the day.
Yeah,
that
bro.
was bro. You be skipping songs on accident.
Bro, back in the
I'm
day,
getting stressed.
you didn't wear cargo shorts for the fashion. You did
needed
it 'cause
all
you
those
had to
pockets.
have. Yeah.
You needed
You
them.
needed it.
They've
Needed
been
all the
born to
pockets.
wireless headphones. They ain't never had their wire get caught in something
Yeah.
while they walking.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Run your headphones
Up your sleeve, yes.
Like this on the bus.
Yes.
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 Up the sleeve, through the hoodie, all the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Man, good times.
You don't even know what it's like to argue about whether an iPod or a Zune is better.
They never been there. They never been there.
Y'all never had options.
When you say iPod to somebody now, they don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Bro, you ever reference you know they still make the iTouch thing?
They still make iPod touches.
Yeah, I seen one at Walmart. I
So
said, wow, this still
pointless.
comes out.
It's pointless.
It's just get the phone.
yeah.
Just get the phone.
Yeah.
Very simple. But yeah, we're done. Yes, mom, really. This is what we're doing to the kids. The kids need to know.
Do
They
you
need
have a
to
not
know.
the expert? Did you give him one?
I do have a not the expert. My not the expert is actually also related to the LA Lakers. Before the season started, Levi, I don't know if you remember, but you remember there were people out there that said the Lakers gave up too much for Anthony Davis. You remember that was a working theory
Yes.
that they gave up too much
Yes.
for Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
A top 5-ish player in the
They
league.
did give up a lot.
They
Like,
did, but you know what? An old singer once said this. He
Mhm.
said, "Never too much, never too much, never too much." That's what he said.
Mhm.
I forgot who it was. It may have been Luther. Sorry, mom. It might have been Luther Vandross. I'm not sure. Sorry, mom, if I'm wrong. Apologize. I'll hear about that later. But yeah, it's never too much for a top 5 player. That's how I feel. Your young players, they might turn into that, but why do that when I can have it now, today?
Mhm.
So yeah, that was the first thing that I remember is all the people that thought. Then there were people that thought the team wasn't good, which I do understand. There were questions about that roster because they didn't get a point guard, and they had big dreams of getting a third star, and they didn't get that. So, but that made people look at the offseason like it was the entire failure, but it really wasn't because
Mhm.
they built a little depth. And now we have the crux of it. Before the season started, Levi, ESPN, they do a panel and they have everybody come up and give their predictions. They had 20 quote unquote experts predict who would win the Western Conference Finals before the season began.
Mhm.
Who would be in the Western Conference Finals? 14 of the 20 had the LA Clippers. 14 out of 20 had the Clippers winning. Clippers didn't get out the second round. Everybody just bought into that thing like it was going to be just the most beautiful thing in basketball history. 14 of 20. And you know who's still here after all this? Chris Mannix. I'm sorry, Sports Illustrated Chris Mannix went on the Dan Patrick Show and said the words, I think it's isn't it more likely that they miss the playoffs than make the NBA championship?
Ooh.
He said this about a team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They would miss the playoffs, Levi.
Yeah.
Not be in them.
Yeah.
Be watching with us out the bubble. I mean, it wasn't a bubble back then, but you know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
get the point. He said they would better chance they miss the playoffs than make the NBA finals. And here we are, the underdog 1 seed Lakers in the finals. Because you gave Lakers fans the right to act like they've been doubted this whole time,
Mhm.
which is annoying because they're snobbish enough. All right, they've been waiting to get back to the finals forever, and you just gave them all the ammunition they needed to be like, no one believed in us. And you know what's the problem? They're right. Nobody did believe in them. They were doubted. I had them as my 1 seed, but other than that, they were doubted before the season.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Oh, you did, right?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were my 1 at Clippers.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So they were doubted before the season. So yeah, all of you are not the experts. For 1, for saying they gave too much for Anthony Davis, and 2, for none of you having them making the finals. And here they are in the finals.
And we can say we're experts.
We had it.
Number 1.
Yep. 1 seed.
Yeah.
We did it.
But I will be, I'll be honest in saying, I was with those experts at the beginning of the year. I had Clippers, but then some events happened, and that's when my principle of the 3 C's kicked in, and that's when I had the Lakers winning it. So,
What were your 3 C's? I'm sorry.
the 3 C's that I
chemistry?
live by? No.
No, what are they?
You know, there's 3 C's I live by when picking a champion. Catastrophes create championships. So you got to find a team with a,
okay.
national headline catastrophe, and they'll win the championship.
I don't think that theory checks out a lot. but
Sometimes
I
it
hear you.
does, though.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
The Saints checked out on that.
they didn't win a championship immediately.
I thought it was
No.
the first year back in the Superdome.
No, not at all. First year back in Superdome, they made the NFC Championship and lost to the Bears. Lost to Rex Grossman.
Well, I think I give it like a 3-year window, though.
Oh, you just made that part up?
No.
What's up?
I have given it a 3-year window because some of them doesn't prove it. Like the Yankees one. I thought the Yankees had won the year, of 9/11, but they lost. So, but it was like the year or 2 after that.
I think theory needs more testing, but I hear you.
Yeah. But there are some.
What's your not the expert of the week?
No,
you
I already gave
mine.
mine.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
we're
already
good.
gave mine.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, don't put your life on social media.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Lakers Nuggets series, bro.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't have much to say except
Yeah.
for Jamal Murray went absolutely stupid. Even though
he went from 18 points per game in the regular season to unguardable
Yeah.
in the playoffs, and this is the most insane thing I've ever seen.
I don't know.
And it was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily. So this is what's so tricky about the bubble. Just like with the Heat, Tyler Hero, like all these Donovan Mitchell was going off.
I'm
Like,
sorry, I
yeah.
have confirmation that the never too much was Luther Vandross.
Oh, okay. Also, can you while I'm going on this rant, can you give me a score update on the Heat?
Oh,
and
yeah, got
Celtics.
You. Hold on, let me pull it
But
up.
Jamal Murray went stupid, but I hesitate to really
42-40, Miami Heat.
42-40.
Yes.
Okay.
7 minutes left in the second quarter.
All right, bet. Jamal Murray, I can't trust him in the long run. I'm not sure yet because
I
this
don't know what-
bubble
yeah, I know.
distorts all of our
Yeah,
judgment. The sidelines are completely different. They're
Right.
playing this campus tournament style
Right.
thing. Also, kind of been wanting to give myself a pat on the back because I feel like I was sort of right at the beginning of this whole thing when I was saying I think the young teams are going to benefit greatly, and we've seen
Yeah, I
these
underestimated.
young teams
I underestimated the
benefit.
bubble a lot.
Yeah,
Underestimated
and
the
these
bubble a lot.
young stars like the
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchells, the Jamal Murrays,
Right.
Tyler Heroes, like all these guys
And-
who've just been balling.
Yeah, but they've kind of been like Mitchell and them been here before. Like Mr. Murray, had been
Yeah,
here
they
before,
have,
yeah,
but
this was
they
a different
weren't
level. No,
consistent. Like
different
this is a
level.
weird
Yeah.
consistency. Yeah, and so I think he's gonna be good. Like I mean, I think
Yeah, I
bubble
think this
affects a
might be
little
the-
bit, but I
yeah.
think
I
in the
think-
long run he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think this is one of those things where like the bubble, the NBA environment, if we get back to normal, will be different. But like I
Mhm.
think the confidence they get from the bubble will carry over.
Yeah.
Because it's still a tough experience for all those guys, right? Like 2 7-game series, you had to fight to come back. Like that experience stays with you.
Yeah.
But
But
I don't. It's gonna be different in the
A
real
lot of
environment.
wear and tear, but the
Yeah.
younger bodies are going to be able
Right.
to recruit
Right.
faster. But I think with the Nuggets,
They got a
neither of us
future.
had us beating. Yeah, we
No, we
were
had
saying
beating,
Lakers
yeah,
easily,
yeah.
sweep 5, whatever.
Right.
But with the Nuggets, I'm still just overall impressed that they even got to the conference
Bro,
finals. You were
Mike
ready
Malone-
to pack their bags.
I sure was.
You were about to
They
start
were
your
real-
first
yeah.
pack your bags.
They almost caught it. Yeah, they almost caught it.
But they prevailed.
Yeah, Mike Malone was on his way to having a lot of questions asked about him as a coach.
Yeah.
And he beat them all. He overcame that.
Yeah.
And got the team doing.
Yeah, I was gonna
Jokic
say. I was
is-
just about to say. I'm impressed with Mike Malone too.
Yeah, yeah. Now I think the problem with them is I think some of the Jeremy Grant's free agent. He was kind of big for them.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant.
But I wonder how much his production was like contract year production. How much of it was legit? You know what I'm saying? Because there's always those contract year guys always have that playoff series, that playoff run that's like crazy, and then they get paid a lot of money and they go back to being themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's gonna be very interesting for them where they go from here.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, they got this. If Murray's gonna be if Murray just becomes a 26 or something per game for sure, right? Like he just takes that next step,
Mhm.
and you got him and Jokic. You got 2 building blocks.
What
You just
the
gotta
Nuggets
keep-
really need to do, they need to put. It's gonna be hard because he's 7 feet, but Jokic, you're gonna have to play him at the 4, or you're gonna have to lock
You
him.
got to get a defensive.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
lock him in a dungeon all season and
Honestly.
force feed him, rebounding drills and
like,
defensive drills
yeah.
because you got to have somebody down there who's going to be able to
Right.
crash the boards
Right.
effectively and
Because they
consistently.
were hunting him like at the end of the game. Like, okay, we're just going right at you.
Yeah.
And he commits a lot of bad fouls, too. Like, he can just get stand there and
Yeah.
be tall.
hmm
He can just get that about himself. It'll help him a lot.
And
Yeah.
even though he dropped pounds, I didn't see the endurance improve or anything
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So or the
Yeah.
athleticism.
And I think that was the one question I had about them. Like, can you be a great team if your dominant center isn't a great defender?
yeah.
Like, I don't. Yeah. That's the
And
one thing.
we all thought that was, I mean, I feel like going into the season, we were like,
That was
oh,
the
yeah,
question.
Jokic, like, he's
Yeah.
dropped 20, 30 pounds.
Right.
He's straight. Like, now this is going to answer his questions.
Yeah.
He's still got a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
they just need, they need either
Maybe
pull him
more,
off
right.
the bench or put him in the 5 and put Jokic at the 4. But you need
Yeah.
a rebounder. Somebody's going to
You need
crash the boards.
you need somebody that can scare
And-
somebody on the interior.
Yeah.
Because Jamal Murray is not going to be a great defensive guard at any point.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why you need those wings that can do that. But you still got to have somebody inside. Because if you
Mhm.
don't, it's going to be a wrap
Yeah.
against the best. But yeah. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Now now the Nuggets had a great playoff run, but we do have a tradition here when someone exits the bubble.
Oh, yes.
So I would like to give. I don't want to give them the sarcastic one. I want to give them the song, but I want to give it to them with a little respect. So can we get like some sad honorary military music playing, like the that thing? Can we get that, Clay? Okay, let's do it. Thank you. We going? Okay.
Well,
All right, no problem.
while
No
he
problem.
figures that out,
Yeah,
I got to run to the potty.
go ahead.
I'll be right back.
All right.
folks.
Yeah, the Nuggets, they did a wonderful job in the bubble. They were very impressive. We all loved them. And they gained a lot of new fans out of this bubble experience. But we have to send them off. We have to send them off with respect. So, we ready? Okay. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. To you, my friend. Goodbye. For now. Until we meet again. I said so long. Farewell. To you, my friends. Goodbye. For now. Until we meet again. Exit this bubble with your head held high. Because you provided us great entertainment and memories we will remember forever. You beat the Clippers, which will forever be funny. And you just were a great team while you were here. And you held on for as long as you could. So I salute you. This is for you, Denver Nuggets. Bye, guys. Bye, Denver. Enjoy your flight. Hope you got a good meal on your way out. Hope you got like a 5-star meal on your way out back home. So good luck. Good job. Bye, guys. Levi has college football next. I'm gonna be honest and just destroy his segment before he gets here. Just take all the air out of it because this is what I do to him. I didn't watch any college football this weekend because I haven't gotten in the spirit of college football. But I followed some scores, and I do have some advice for some of your programs. Specifically you, Florida State. Your recruiting might be better if you just opt out. Like, if you stop playing football right now, you might be able to get recruits. Because if you keep playing like this, you might have to shut the whole program down at some point. Because right now, honestly, you're just risking Corona and wasting everybody's time. Because you're just bad. You're a very bad program. And I want the best for you. Texas, Tom Herman, you think you're a genius and you're clearly not. So, like, let's stop being a faker, huh? Stop being a pretender, bro. Yeah, Florida State, I just want better for you. I just want better for you as a franchise. What was the final score of that Florida State game? Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, I took your segment.
Selling the Nuggets.
And I took your segment.
Oh.
Yeah. I just said I was giving advice to some programs that I was telling Florida State their recruiting might be better if they just opt out now instead of continuing to play college
Yeah.
football.
I think so too.
Yeah. You have a better chance.
Yeah. Do you have any more?
Not really. That's all I want to talk about. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm still not in the full college football spirit yet. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to get there. So
Well, my college football takeaways, because this was the first weekend I watched college football. Last week,
Florida State, you lost 52-10, man. Like,
Yeah.
on that, in front of everybody, in front
Yeah.
of you acted up in front of company. That's bad.
I'm gonna tell you what, Titus. Last week I said in our little opening, I said a lot going on this week. College football will be starting,
Mhm.
and college football did officially start when the big boys snapped that ball. And
Yawn.
there are many people, including ESPN and other television programming, that were very happy SEC was back. I was also happy, and I know very many people that were happy. Some of my takeaways are uniforms. Ole Miss rocking new uniforms. I love the new blue. I hope they rock that all the time.
Oh, they
instead of
got
the
new uniforms? That's
yeah,
cute.
they went with a lighter shade of blue.
That's
a
cute.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Georgia's uniforms. I like the red pants, the white on red, better than the white on silver.
Georgia
And they
House?
changed up the
okay.
tops a little bit better too.
I don't know. I always thought. Oh, well, I guess sometimes the sun be hitting it right. Now
Yeah.
I know that's silver.
Yeah. Titus, Georgia proved a theory that you've always had, which is Kirby Smart can't develop QBs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They threw Dewan Mathis, I think it's
Mhm.
Dewan Mathis out there. Poor guy. He just didn't really know what he was doing. It looked like out there, scrambling around a lot, couldn't find receivers, fumbled, threw some interceptions.
They kind of got screwed because Newman opted out, right?
Yep, Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some Georgia fans not happy about that,
Hey.
especially yesterday.
He did what he had to do.
Also, yeah. So Georgia, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Which
I got
quarterback
Florida
started?
winning the East.
Which quarterback started? Was it?
It was Mathis. They had to take Mathis
started?
out, and they put
a
in.
dude named Stetson.
No, wait, is it Stetson? I thought it was
Stetson.
Bennett.
His first name is Stetson.
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett.
That sounds like a
AKA
college.
He kind of looked like Jake Fromm 2.0. Honestly,
I knew
and
the
that's
game
what
was,
that's the style
yeah.
he plays.
Okay, I knew the game was going badly when I logged on to Twitter and saw Jake Fromm and Justin Fields' name trending,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
I sent it to my guy. Said, "So it's going this bad?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, it's bad."
Yeah, they had to put in the game manager Stetson Bennett. He looked like Jake Fromm out there with the helmet
Just-
on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him without one, but look exactly like him.
Oh. Do you think Jake Fromm went back to school after his incident?
He may have.
He
See,
just-
that's
he just
the
created new
thing. I'm not
identity
dismissing that.
after
See,
that thing
might be
happened?
his doppelganger, long lost brother, Jake Fromm, Allstate.
Have you seen
But,
the movie Us?
Do what?
Have you seen the movie Us?
No.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't get it. Never mind.
But Georgia also has another QB that is a
Ooh, another
transfer, a USC transfer, JT Daniels.
Oh,
who's
okay.
supposed to be
He's
pretty
there?
good. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But I don't know what's up with him. I think he got there later than everybody else, so I don't
Okay,
think he
yeah.
fully knows the playbook yet.
Right,
Isn't
right,
comfortable, and they just don't trust him yet to put him in there. But yeah. So Georgia, you'll be Florida. I got Florida winning the East this year.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, somebody got to do it. I think it'll be Florida. Also, other takeaways. LSU is, I don't know why so many people, everybody was like, yeah, LSU, I hear ya. They lost everybody to the draft, but they'll still be okay. You see all these recruits.
Yeah.
You know how Ed
from the-
Orgeron has always
what
been
I've
highly
heard-
touted for developing talent?
Yeah, from what
Yeah.
I've heard, next year is the year that they're supposed to be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, they'll be back. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this
This
year,
is
I
supposed to be
mean,
the
you
off
got
year.
so many starters.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the off year.
And the season's not over. But Mike Leach with a fifth-year Pac-12 QB, a former Stanford.
Fifth
That's
year?
like a SEC practically style QB right there. Yeah, that was
Kinda is,
fun.
though.
Mike Leach in the SEC is going to be fun. So is Ole Miss. And Lane Kiffin, he just doesn't have the talent yet to get him there.
And when he gets the talent, Denzel will sure shut it down.
Yeah, but sticking with Mississippi, there are many. I'm not going to say many because I don't know this as a fact. I'm just
Mhm.
going to speculate.
Talk to me.
There were many Mississippi State fans out there that if they were against the whole flag change, they are now fully okay with it because what's his name? Hill, something. Their running back. He's the guy who got it started. He went
Okay.
off yesterday. He's
Oh,
one of the
word.
big reasons why they beat LSU. So I'm sure they're all okay with it now.
Oh, okay.
If they weren't before.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't hard. Then I don't know. Alabama.
Mhm.
I'm just put it as simple as this: we're gonna run through the SEC like we're Dothraki.
Yeah. If that big win over tough Missouri,
Yeah,
rough and tumble Missouri.
but we're back.
Did the
Dylan
$100 million
Moses.
man's team play yesterday?
Do what?
Did the $100 million man's team play yesterday? Jimbo and A&M.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't remember who they played and what the result. That is. I'm glad you asked that because I don't even know. But that's just my take so far. I'm gonna get into more of it because we are gonna have a college football show, or at least I am, with a dash of Titus.
Yes.
And then I got some people lined up. I'm gonna probably do it like with a different person each week,
Okay.
or
Yeah,
maybe
that works.
multiple people, or
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, be on the lookout for that. First one's gonna be this coming week,
Mhm.
probably Wednesday, Thursday. Figure it
Okay.
out. It'll be different day than NFL.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay tuned.
See,
for
I know
that.
that. Yeah, I know what this means. This means you're getting content from us throughout the week for the whole football year.
The NFL pod be popping, bro.
Yeah, you told me your numbers to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. We're still getting our groove together. I think we're flowing a lot better. I think we flowed a lot better this week than week 1. So,
Yeah.
because me and him hadn't done a show together in so long, so it was like
Mhm.
kind of getting our chemistry back right. But I think we got it back right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, the NFL show is dope.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that Tuesday and the college football show later this week with the
Yeah.
splash. The NFL show with the splash of Levi and the college football show with the splash of Titus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful thing.
I don't have a not an expert, but I don't.
Yeah, I'll just say prayers up to everybody. And rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. And we can wrap on that.
Follow
so
our
yeah.
social medias
Oh yeah, follow social media
at NTE
NTE
Podcast.
Podcast. Oh yeah,
Podcast.
the Twitch. I'm coming back to Twitch. I have my next game lined up. I made a flyer for it on Canva today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll be back on Twitch tomorrow. Our main streaming days will be Monday mornings and evenings, and it'll be sprinkled throughout the week. But I'm trying to get the videos to YouTube so you can catch them later because I'll be up there probably rage quitting some of these things that I'm doing. To be honest, so yeah, all the streams. Follow us on the Twitch channel at Not the Experts. Everywhere Not the Experts. If you got Amazon and if you have Amazon Music, you're one of the 7 people that have that. You can get the podcast there too. Just boost our numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you got Amazon Prime, you have Amazon Music, so just use it. All right, thank you all. We're done. Thank you, Butler Productions Multimedia.
Yes.
Boom, nailed
Thank
it.
y'all. Good night.
Mm-hmm.